And welcome back in as our stream was interrupted again. Not sure exactly what happened there, but after the 15-yard penalty, Fairview with a fresh set of downs here and a handoff to Murray, and he drops the football. It's stripped away and taken by the Paris Greyhounds. I'm waiting to see who picked that one up. They just got a hand in there and knocked the football out. And just like that, it's a turnover. And
that was Zarian Snowden.
Zarian Sladen is who ripped it out and got a hold of it there, fell on it, did his job well. And the turnover is a costly one for Fairview as they had the football deep in Paris territory for the first time in this football game. And just like that, it's Paris football here with 24.6 seconds to go before the end of the first. So there we go. Craig, are we back on, buddy?
I do believe we are back on. I am going to try to get this sent out to everybody.
Okay. Apologies for we lost our stream there. Not exactly sure what happened. We were rocking and rolling. Nonetheless, we're back on and excited to be bringing you all the action here and a reverse there. And a heck of a tackle there by Mr. Logan McCormick. Met the ball carrier head on and put him on his hind end. Just like that, that'll go down as a loss of about 5 yards there as Santiago with the ball carrier. I guess that's his first carry of the game. He has a couple catches. Nonetheless, that's going to be the end of period number 1 of play. So with that, your score at the end of 1, Paris 22, Fairview 0, and we're back for quarter number 2 in just a moment on the Eagle Sports Network.
Lead the Eagles by 22.
Timber Ridge is committed to delivering the highest quality sheds, barns, cabins, play sets, trailers, greenhouses, and more, all tailored to meet the needs and the budgets of their customers. They offer multiple financing options to help make for the best customer experience possible. They also offer 3 options to get what you want. And with payments starting at $79.50 a month, they make it easy. Timber Ridge offers a quality like no other. Visit them at 195 Argolite Road in Flatwoods, Kentucky. Call them at 606-388-2110. Visit their Facebook page or find them online at timberridgeky.com. And a big thank you to the good folks at Timber Ridge for supporting the student athletes at Fairview High School.
And welcome back into Paris, Kentucky. Glad to have you back along for the start of period number 2 here as the Fairview Eagles trail in this ball game by a score of 22-0. Paris has the football 1st and 10 on their own 15-yard line after a turnover by the Eagles. Murray had the ball stripped away. And a direct snap goes to Santiago. He does a couple shuffle steps, and he's off to the races. Gets it across midfield down inside the 20-yard line to the 10 and the 5, and a touchdown Paris. So just like that, for 85 yards away, Brandon Smith Santiago tacks on 6 more. 28-0 is your score now. The Paris Greyhounds on top in this ball game here in period number 2. 85 yards away, Craig. And I think I've got you turned off, buddy. There you are.
Line up to go for 2.
Yeah, 85-yard run there. It was a great run by the Greyhounds, but obviously not something you'd want to see by the Fairview defense, especially on a big tackle in the backfield, and then to give that up right to start the second quarter.
And it looks like the offense is going to stay out. They're going to try to make it a 30-point ball game as a little pop pass there and contact as he touches the football. It's going to fall incomplete, so it'll stay a 28-point ball game here. With 11:45 to go here before halftime, your score, Paris 28, Fairview 0.
If you're just joining in, we do apologize. We did lose our stream. We do not know what happened, but we are back up and running.
Yep.
If we do go back down, just shoot me a message on Facebook or text. That way I know.
Or even just go back to Fairview Independent School.
And we'll find it.
YouTube, that's right, yeah. Yeah, Paul, we not sure what happened there, but we're back and we're ready to rock and roll as Fairview trails 28-0 here with 11:45 to go before the half.
Bruce Hayden lines up to kick off for the Greyhounds.
They have shown some signs of life here and there, a couple big runs and a couple great plays on defense. However, the athleticism of that Paris team has made the difference here so far.
Yeah, so far they've had more of the want, and we've made some good plays, but they've made it a little bit better.
A line drive squib kick is going to go out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Wow. I tell you what, we said it once, we'll say it again. That kid can kick a football.
Absolutely. He's got a good leg on him. He's kicking from the 40-yard line, and he can kick it behind the end zone.
He's had 2 touchbacks so far, yeah. Nonetheless, I think he was trying to pin him in there, but it goes out of bounds. But we know he can do it. Nonetheless, it'll be Fairview football, pretty good field position here. They'll be on their own 35-yard line. Craig, it's football weather, buddy. At kickoff it was 49. It's dropped a few degrees since then. First time we've had any reason to wear a jacket to a football game.
Yeah, first time we wore a jacket, and nice little jackets that Coach Roy got.
Timeout
called by the Paris Greyhounds. Coach Dane Dameron, Coach Kyle McKnight out there on the field coaching up their team. Not sure if they saw something they didn't like or what, but we'll keep it right here. Don't want to miss any of the action. Do want to, however, thank our community partners, starting with Platinum Industries, who sponsor this broadcast booth, a contracting service in the tri-state area. Look them up on Facebook at Platinum Industries LLC. Also, thank you to Timber Ridge, where you can find quality sheds, outdoor furniture, and playground sets. And a big thank you to Craig McCormick for holding the light for me so I can read this piece of paper. Also, thank you to Home Builder Supply, your whole home store, and HBS Furniture. That's Home Builder Supply Furniture, where you can find high-quality furniture and other home goods. Look them up, find them. They've all got Facebook pages, and they're all great people, I'll say that. And they're all big supporters of high school student athletes, especially the ones here at Fairview. And those are the kind of people I like to support.
Yeah, absolutely. You always want to support the local businesses that support your kids.
That's
right.
And
big thank you to all of them. And anyone tuning in, go see them.
Yeah, and anyone tuning in, if you just tuned in, I just looked and saw your computer screen there. There's nothing wrong with it. The turf is orange.
Yeah,
I just want to keep reminding people that every now and then. A toss on first down is off the fingertips of Murray, but he's able to get to the ground, recover the football, and it's going to go down as a loss of a couple yards.
Loss of 2 on the play.
So second down and about 11 yards to go. 8 carries, 38 yards for Mr. Jace Murray in this ball game.
You know, that's one thing you normally don't see from Hunter Good and Jace is miscommunication.
No.
So obviously it just happened, but Coach Roy over there telling him just calm down. Let's play our type of football.
That's right. On second down, a drop back and a throw is a little too high for Tony Vendetti there, as it was one of those design screens where you let the pressure come to you and you just kind of tip it up over him. But it was just a little too high there for Tony Vendetti, and it falls incomplete. Makes it third down and about 12 yards to go. And if you can't hear me, you should be able to hear the PA, buddy, because it is loud. At least it's loud in my ear. I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely. It's loud. And if you hear any music on here, we do not own any rights to that music.
That's right, baby. We do not. Third down and 12 yards to go. Wishbone formation for the Eagles. Good under center. He's going to hand it off to Murray. Murray finds a hole and gets through it. Picks up about 6 yards,
Good.
but
Hands
not
the ball
nearly
off
enough for
to
the first
Chase
down.
Murray goes off the left guard. Tackled by number 2, Travion
Brought
Mizell.
down by Travion Mizell. And it'll make it 4th down and about 6 yards to go as Devin Gibson on to punt the ball away.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering what
Devin
Coach Roy
Gibson
would call
lines
there,
up to
but good opportunity to kick it
Santiago.
and get him in the backfield. We don't want to give him good field position.
Absolutely. On 4th down, no choice but to punt the football and a high line drive. And I tell you what, that thing takes a Fairview bounce down inside the 10 and inside the 5 at about the 4. And it looks like that's Elijah Stewart down there to down that one at the 4-yard line. Good job getting downfield there by the Eagles. And Stewart's going to pin him back. Gibson's going to punt it, and Stewart downs it inside the 5-yard line at the 4. And just like you said, a good opportunity to pin them deep in their own territory, and he did just that.
Yeah, absolutely. He pinned him right in deep in their own territory, and the guy back, he was really wanting to pick that ball up, and then he looked up and seen all the Fairview Eagles
seen Elijah Stewart coming at him. Never mind.
He decided to stay away. So look forward to see what Coach Seth Cottle calls here on 1st down for the Eagles.
First down and 10 yards to go. Now the last Paris drive ended on it started and ended on an 85-yard touchdown run by Brandon Santiago. So be interesting to see. They go back to him here as he found the hole and got up in it and was off to the races on their last series of offense. Looks like they're going to line up in the gun with a wing back to the left, 2 receivers to the right, and a running back offset to the right side of Guy Turner, who drops back in the end zone to throw, and he's going to heave one downfield. He has his guy, and it's caught, and immediately to the ground is number 23. That is Zarian Snowden. So a pickup of about, they were on the 3. I thought it was the 4. They were on the 3 all the way out to the 44, so a 41-yard pickup there.
And you can tell on the screen just now that it is getting cold outside. When it gets cold, the moisture on the turf, you've seen that referee just take a slide. So obviously the players have a hard time keeping track on this turf.
Yep, you're right about that there, buddy. On 1st down, another pass play. This one out to the flats is going to be caught. And bringing it all the way across field is Travion Mizell. Gets it across midfield and down inside the 40. Knocked out of bounds, brought down over on the sideline. He doesn't go out of bounds. Clock's still rolling. He's on about the 37.
Great tackle by Burnside.
Tackle was by
18-yard pickup there.
With help from Anthony Vendetti.
$8:54 to go in the game.
Yes, sir.
As they come out.
Ball on the left hash, a handoff. Nope, a fake and a design quarterback run by Guy Turner, and he's got some wheels inside the 20-yard line, running it down the sideline and into the end zone for the Paris Greyhounds touchdown, a 42-yard touchdown run by the rushing quarterback, Guy Turner. They even got commercials playing over the intercom, buddy. Huh? They're fancy around here, yeah. Yep, 8:36 to go here in period number 2 of play.
As they will line up for the PAT.
Yes, sir. And a point here would make it a running clock from here on out. With 8:36 to go. The kick is up, and it splits the uprights. That one is good.
No good.
No good. I would have bet money on it. From up here, it looked like it was good, didn't it?
It did look good from up here, but
must just been on just the other side. So no running clock here as the Paris touchdown puts them ahead now 34-0. 42-yard touchdown run by Guy Turner, the quarterback.
Scores around our area at half. Dawson Bryant leads Rock Hill 18-7. Ironton leading in the second quarter 34 against Portsmouth number 7. Raceland 38. Nicholas County 0.
To Bruce Hayden tomorrow.
Russell East Carter. Russell over East Carter 21-0
Wow.
second.
Band performs tomorrow in the
And it looks like all the scores that's been reported to us so far.
Russell's won a lot of football games this year.
At 9:30.
8:38 to go here before the half. 34-0 is your score. Paris leads your Fairview Eagles. Again, if you're watching our original stream and you're just now tuning back in, we apologize. Not sure what happened, but we're back up and running here from Paris, and glad you could join us here as we're honored to be here bringing you the action. As Tony Vendetti catches that kick on the run at about the 11-yard line, gets it up to midfield at about the 26-yard line. So a pickup of about 15 or 16 yards there on the return. He'll set his team up 1st and 10 on their own 26-yard line. Also, if you're just tuning in, do want to remind you there's nothing wrong with your TV set, your YouTube, whatever it is. The field is orange. The turf is orange. You're not going crazy. There's nothing wrong with your eyes. Paris with orange turf, and come to find out, Claiborne Farms, big sponsors down here. You see their logo on your screen, and there's another one on the other side of the field just like it. Provided the orange turf field for the Greyhounds. I thought that was pretty neat. On first down, a handoff is, I believe that's Jaden Kaler. We'll wait and see as he's going to pick up a couple of yards. That is Jaden Kaler, 2 yards for him. I believe that's his second carry of the football game.
You know, you talked earlier about Jaden Kaler. He's just a freshman, but he's not playing like a freshman.
No.
He's playing like an upperclassman. Beginning of the year, he had a little bit of jitters. That was a freshman look. But Jaden Kaler came out and played a heck of a ball games for the last few weeks. And it probably has to do something with Roger Kaler being really hard on him.
Oh, 100%.
But, hey, hats off to Mr. Jaden Kaler.
Yes, sir. Yes, he's one of the leaders on that defense, and now he's found his way on the field on the offensive side of the ball as well.
Good. Hands the ball off.
Another handoff, this time to Murray as he gets it back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. Brings up
no gain.
Third down. Third down at about 7 yards to go.
57, Brazian Smith-Santiago, and number 2, Travion Mazzell.
Down to 7:15 before the half. Fairview trying to muster a drive together here to get some points on the board as they trail 34-0 here in the second quarter. Wishbone formation. Good takes the snap, hands it to the fullback. He's hit as soon as he takes the football, but chugs ahead for a couple of yards. Not enough for the first down, though. I'm going to say he was hit at the line and pushed forward for about 4 yards there, Craig.
Yeah, absolutely. Jace hit at the line, maybe right behind the line. It took 4 Greyhounds to take Jace Murray down, and he was still trying to truck on, and that's just hats off to the effort that Jace Murray gives.
Yep. I agree with you, buddy. Down to 6:28 to go. Clock still rolling here. And the offense stays on the field for the Eagles as Good's going to send a back in motion. That's Burnside. He takes the toss, cuts it back up inside. Had a hole, but it closed down quick. And I believe that was Aiden Goff with the shoulder check there who just kind of knocked him back. And that means turnover on downs. It's going to be a pickup of 2 yards, makes it about 2 yards shy of the first. So Paris will take over 1st and 10 on the Fairview 35-yard line. Shout out to the voice, and I'm going to repeat, the voice of the Boyd County Lions, Mr. Greg Presson, for listening. He's one of my best buddies in the world, and he's a fine feller. And I just got a text from him. Just want to say, hey, Coach, and thank you for listening tonight. I hope you like the orange field here in Paris. 1st and 10 as a handoff is going to go again to that's Monty Bell. I thought it said number 6. He's got room to run, though, nonetheless. Whoever the guy is, he's in for a touchdown. Ball was in the middle of the field. He just kind of worked his way toward the sideline as he was gaining ground. Pickup of 35 yards and a touchdown for Monty Bell. And that's going to be the running clock there, Craig.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's 40-0 in the second quarter with 5:49 to go in the half.
5 carries, 81 yards from Monty Bell. That's unofficial, of course, because I can't add very well.
It looks like we are going to do a PAT.
Yeah, we'll see. That kicker, I keep forgetting his name, Bruce Hayden. I'm impressed by the young man. I think he missed the last one. It had the distance. It was just a little bit wide right, but he kicks the ball. Well, I guess I'm just not used to seeing kickers. Being, with Fairview, we don't kick the football.
Yeah, most teams in our area don't kick. Everybody likes to go for 2, and he did. The PAT was good. But going back to that, a lot of teams in our area don't kick, other than, you see Raceland always kicking. But hats off to Mr.
Bruce Hayden.
We've seen quite a bit of good kickers. That one, I can't remember which team it was kicking it from the 50 during warm-ups about 3-4 weeks ago.
Yep.
Hopefully Fairview in the future, we'll find us a kicker, and you'll be able to see Fairview kick the PAT.
Yeah, buddy. Clock's still not rolling, but I know a lot of people are telling them they run the clock, and it could be that they're waiting until halftime. I know it's kind of at the discretion of the leading team, I guess. I'm not sure, but now the clock's rolling, so that will speed up things tremendously, I guess. As Fairview leads 41-0, we're down to 5.5 before halftime. That ball is going to be taken by Jace Murray at the 15. He's going to bring it over here to the Paris sideline. He's got some room to run. Spin move, gets it out to midfield, dragging about half the team with him. And he's going to be brought down at about the Paris 44-yard line. And I'm going to use the old saying again, Craig. You ready for this? They were riding him like a Walmart pony. Yeah. I don't really know what that means, but it works for that. He had at least 5 defenders on his back.
Yes, he had 5 to 6 defenders on his back, and there was a flag.
With help from number 9.
There was a flag. I missed it. I was too busy getting into the call there. It's going to go against Fairview. Did you see what the indication was?
Holding against the Eagles.
Okay. So that's a spot foul. That should bring them.
I've been informed that number 9 for the Greyhounds, who assisted on the tackle, is Dier Thomas.
Back all the way to the 22-yard line. So a spot foul. So it happened right around the 32-yard line on the return. That backs them up 10. And that kind of the momentum that's created by a phenomenal return like that is kind of, you hope anyway, it's not, but it's kind of probably a little bit negated there. It's a little bit of air out of the balloon. So you hope they come out here and recover on first down. Burnside goes in deep motion, and the shotgun snap goes off the hands of Good. It's taken by Paris's number 57, Brajan Santiago, the brother of Brandon Santiago, Brajan, I'm sorry. And that's a 46-yard fumble recovery. We'll call it a scoop and score for that Paris defense. go ahead and add that to our scoreboard there. All the way into pay dirt for Brajon Santiago, and I don't think it's a stretch to say probably his first varsity touchdown.
Yeah, I would say that's his first varsity touchdown after watching him celebrate there.
Yeah.
Bruce Hayden to attempt
Bruce
the point
Hayden
after.
coming out for the point after. It kicks up, and it's good.
And just like that, one more, that makes it 47-0. We're going to step out, take a break, as it's been all Paris here tonight. Back in just a moment on the Eagle Sports Network.
Visit Home Builders Supply at 1560 Diedrich Boulevard in Flatwoods, Kentucky, your one-stop shop for everything for your home. They call it a whole home store for a reason. Find them on Facebook at Home Builders Supply LLC or give them a call at 606-388-2465 for all the kitchen, bathroom, flooring, and any other need you may have for your home. And they're open to the public. That's Home Builders Supply, 1560 Diedrich Boulevard, Flatwoods, Kentucky. And thank you to the folks at Home Builders Supply for their support of high school student athletes like the ones at Fairview High School.
Welcome back into Blanton Collier Stadium here at Paris High School, and a kickoff is going to be taken by, that looks like that's Devin Gibson, who took that one about the 25-yard line, gets it all the way out to the across the 40, so a decent kickoff return there for big Devin Gibson. He's and I see a flag over on the other side of the field there. They're hard to spot on this orange turf, aren't they, Craig?
Yeah, absolutely. Hard to see.
We have a flag on
Not
the
sure
play.
what the call is.
Still waiting on indication. It was thrown over toward the Fairview side of the field, and the head officials over there discussing it with the official who threw it. The clock is stopped at 3:05, as it's going to be a hold called against Paris. So,
Holding against the Greyhounds.
in theory, that would move Fairview up 10 yards from the spot of that foul.
That's an odd call on a kickoff.
Yeah.
Hold on the defensive
kicking
team.
team,
The
yeah,
kicking
yeah.
team, but, hey, nothing less. We'll take it, get a little extra yards.
My only complaint is they didn't throw 2 or 3 more, buddy. You know?
You're right. Give us some more yardage.
Yeah. First down, 10 yards to go now for the Eagles, as ball now on their own 48-yard line. Deep motion again from Burnside. This time a handoff goes to Jace Murray. He chugs along for a pickup of 8 yards. The ball came out. I believe that was a ground call
Gain of 8
fumble
yards.
there. As some of the Paris players, I tell you what, there's no doubt about it. They thought they had recovered a fumble, but the ground
Tackle
calls
was
that one. A
by
pickup of
Dexter
8
Leonard
yards for
and Aiden Goff.
Jace Murray. 12 carries now, 56 yards for him.
That was a phenomenal run there by Jace Murray, taking 2 and 3 tacklers with him.
That's right. Pistol formation, Hunter Good. 2 receivers each way. He's going to drop back to throw. He has one across the middle of the field, and it's too high for intended receiver Tony Vendetti on a slant route. He had his guy. He was wide open, just overthrew it again.
Yeah, typically in the wishbone formation that we've stayed in all year, we haven't seen much passing, but that's because Alex wanted to get Hunter Good's confidence up.
Sure.
First year starting as a varsity quarterback, and Hunter's got that confidence now, and Alex is letting him air it out when needed.
Third down and about 2 yards to go for the Eagles. Wishbone formation, a tight formation. And a handoff again goes to Murray, and he keeps his feet moving. It's going to be close to the first down. We're going to say he picked up 2 yards. Not sure, though, depending on the spot, as to whether or not he got the first down. As Coach Roy brings Good over to go ahead and get his play call. I think he's going to be shy of the first down. but they may just very well call for a measurement here. We'll wait and see. They're trying to eye it over there on the – I believe he's going to be about a half-yard shy, Craig.
Yeah. It's kind of an odd officiating call there. Normally the white hat's up there, but that was the back judge making that call.
And here we go on 4th down, 4th and less than a yard, a quarterback sneak. And you see everybody and their brother pushing that pile. And it's a little bit of a stalemate, but I will say it moved – from where I'm standing, it looked like it moved enough for the first down. A late flag comes in there after the play as the pile is dispersing. So we'll say a yard gain there for Hunter Good, enough for the first down.
By the interior of the Greyhound line, or as Denver Pohai
now,
would say,
the question is,
what are they going to call?
Right. Only one flag. It came in right around where the pile was. It was the back judge who threw that flag. 21.9 seconds to go here before the half.
It looks like it is going to be on us, backing us up. It appeared like it was after the whistle.
Oh, 100% it was, yeah, 100%.
But they're not going to be given the first down, it looks like.
It's a sideline warning called against Paris. And Coach Dane Dameron having a word with the head official there. Now, Craig, I'm not sure if that was the flag that they threw or not. I think that may have just been after the fact because Coach Dameron was jawing with the official.
Yeah, I don't think that was the original call because it came from the other side of the field line judge. And
now here, so I believe we're getting a little bit of info here as number 53, and we don't have a 53 on the Paris roster that we were given, or that's on KHSAA, but he's taken out of the ball game, and I got a feeling that's where the flag came from as Coach Roy over there discussing it. Here we go. We'll see what the indication is here as we now have a timeout Fairview. So I'll tell you what, we'll take a step out as all this gets sorted out. 21.9 seconds to go before the half. Your score, Paris 48, Fairview 0. We're back in just a moment on the Eagles Sports Network.
How can you measure the value of education-based athletics? Well, the value is in what makes it invaluable. That's because school sports aren't just about winning. They're about learning and growing. School sports aren't just about gaining trophies and accolades. They're about learning life lessons, bringing a whole community together, developing character and integrity, having coaches who mentor you, and teammates who become lifelong friends. And you can't put a price on any of that. That's what makes education-based athletics invaluable. Of course, when you participate in school sports, you want to win and become a better athlete, but the purpose is so much greater. Becoming a better person. Support your local school sports programs. And if you have a student, encourage them to get involved.
Brought to you by the Kentucky High School Athletic Association and the Kentucky Athletic Administrators Association.
So the only indication was a sideline warning, but the flag came in over on the other side. And a long pass downfield is batted away as Burnside tried to come back and get it out of the air. But the hot battle was won by Zarian Snowden. He just got a hand in there and batted it away. And that's going to be the end of quarter number 2. But before we go, I'm going to try to, me and Craig and I are going to try to shed some light on what happened there before we went to break. So a flag was thrown on the Fairview sideline. The officials came together. Coach Dameron was saying something to the official. The head official turned around to him over on the other sideline and said, "Hey, that's enough. That's enough." They indicated a sideline warning against Fairview.
Against Greyhound.
Yes. The flag was thrown on the Fairview sideline, but the penalty was against Paris. Once he did the indication, he came over and talked to Coach Dameron. Coach Dameron then pulled one of his players off. We assumed there was more to the story, but I don't guess there was.
Yeah,
whoever the player was, we don't have his name. Coach Dameron was not happy with that player.
Yeah, absolutely. It kind kind of seemed like the
penalty was
the
on
penalty
him.
was on him
Yeah,
since he came over, and the coach was mouthing off to the ref, and he said, "We're not going to have none of that," and then turned around, and there was no other flag, but yet that number 53 did come off. He got set on the bench, so we kind of really don't know what that last flag was, but nevertheless, it's 48-0 at half.
Yep. I do want to take this time, too, and I can't believe I haven't done it yet, Craig, but, there's a lot of cameramen out there, but we have the best one.
Yeah.
And Mr. Jeffrey Everett's on the camera here tonight, and a big thank you to him. He's doing a great job as he's on the injury on the injury bus another week, so we're glad he's up here with us.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe after halftime stats, you can interview Mr. Jeffrey Everett for the halftime.
That's a great idea. I'll tell you, on that note, we'll go ahead and get our breaks in. We'll be back in just a moment. At the half, your score, Paris 48, Fairview 0. Back in just a moment on the Eagle Sports Network.
Timber Ridge is committed to delivering the highest quality sheds, barns, cabins, play sets, trailers, greenhouses, and more, all tailored to meet the needs and the budgets of their customers. They offer multiple financing options to help make for the best customer experience possible. They also offer 3 options to get what you want. And with payments starting at $79.50 a month, they make it easy. Timber Ridge offers a quality like no other. Visit them at 195 Argolite Road in Flatwoods, Kentucky. Call them at 606-388-2110. Visit their Facebook page or find them online at timberridgeky.com. And a big thank you to the good folks at Timber Ridge for supporting the student athletes at Fairview High School. Visit Home Builders Supply at 1560 Diedrich Boulevard in Flatwoods, Kentucky, your one-stop shop for everything for your home. They call it a whole home store for a reason. Find them on Facebook at Home Builders Supply LLC or give them a call at 606-388-2465 for all the kitchen, bathroom, flooring, and any other needs you may have for your home. And they're open to the public. That's Home Builders Supply, 1560 Diedrich Boulevard, Flatwoods, Kentucky. And thank you to the folks at Home Builders Supply for their support of high school student athletes like the ones at Fairview High School.
And we're back at the half. Your score, 48-0, Paris on top of your Fairview Eagles. We'll take a moment and tell you exactly how we got there with our scoring summary, brought to you by our community partners, folks that we are really, really thankful for. Folks like those at Platinum Industries and Timber Ridge and Home Builder Supply and HBS Furniture. Look them up on Facebook for more information about them. First score of the football game came with 10:01 on the clock in the first period of play. A Monty Bell 24-yard touchdown run for Paris, followed by a Bruce Hayden PAT, made it 7-0. Again in the first period, with 4:35 on the clock, Guy Turner threw the air to Brandon Santiago from 35 yards out, and then a missed PAT, kind of a high snap and a muffed kick made it 13-0 as the PAT was no good. Another score in the first, a safety as a high snap on a punt for Fairview went over the head of Devin Gibson, and he picked it up in the back of the end zone and ran it out the back of the end zone. Made it 15-0, and then with 2:15 on the clock on the ensuing drive, a 94-yard touchdown by Paris made it 22-0, and that 94-yard touchdown, is that right, Craig? A 94-yard touchdown run? Yeah, I'm trying to remember the number, though. Do you remember who ran that one?
I believe it was number 6, wasn't it?
I believe you are correct. That was that Guy Turner. There you go. So a 94-yarder for him made it 22-0. Thanks for that. Followed by, that was it for the first. So 22-0 after the first period of play. I'll get it right eventually. In the second period, first score of the game with of the quarter with 11:45 on the clock. 85 yards out, Brandon Santiago ran it to pay dirt. 28-0 after the Bruce Hayden PAT with 8:36 to go in the second. Another big touchdown for Paris. This time a 42-yard touchdown run by Guy Turner, and the PAT made it 34-0. Again in period number 2, a 35-yard run by Brandon Santiago, and a PAT from Bruce Hayden made it 41-0 in the final score of the first half. After a high snap that was off the fingertips of Hunter Good, picked up by Brajan Santiago, the brother of Brandon Santiago, and he ran it to pay dirt from about 25, 30 yards away. Bruce Hayden tacked on one more, and it made it 48-0. That's your score here at the half. We're going to take a step out. When we come back, we'll have a special guest on with us, and if you were here during the last segment, you'll know who that was. If you weren't here, you got to stick around to find out. We'll be back in just a moment on the Eagle Sports Network.
The fine folks at Home Builders Supply, proud sponsors of Fairview Eagles athletics, have opened up a new store called HBS Furniture. It's located at 101 Kentucky Route 1, right behind Super Quick in Greenup. They offer wall-to-wall furniture as well as many other unique home items that you'll love. Check them out on Facebook at HBS Furniture or give them a call at 606-750-4238 or find them online at supplyhomebuilders.com. It's the folks at Home Builders Supply and HBS Furniture that make this broadcast possible, and we want to give them a big thank you for supporting the student athletes at Fairview High School.
And welcome back in here at Paris High School, where your score at the half is Paris 48, Fairview 0. And we have a special guest here in the broadcast booth. It's Mr. Jeffrey Everett, who wears number 1 on his jersey and a boot on his foot. Jeffrey, tell us what's going on, buddy.
Nothing much. We're down 48-0 at half.
Yeah. I'm talking about that boot. What happened?
Tore my calf about 2 weeks ago against Nicholas in the first half. And then I've been going through PT and
I wondered
getting better.
How's that going? It's painful sometimes, isn't it? Physical therapy?
Yeah.
They make you do stuff you wouldn't normally do, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Talk about, so you're a junior, right?
Yeah.
How's school going this year?
It's going good. Some classes are challenging, but I'm keeping up.
That's probably what you want, though, right? I mean, not that you want to admit it now, but like later on you'll look back and think, I'm glad those classes were hard. That's what made me smart, right?
Yeah.
That's why you're so smart, Jeffrey. Yeah. Hey, you got to agree with that one, right?
Yeah.
Talk about you still been attending practices, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 2 weeks worth of practice leading up to this one. How's that gone? This past 2 weeks?
It's been going good. We added in some new stuff. Been running through those plays.
Yep.
Working on it. We've seen tonight. We've been trying to do it, but.
Yep. I mean, fact of the matter is, it's a young football team and a work in progress and a freshman quarterback, and I could give you about 10 more things. There's good things that have happened here tonight, though.
Yeah.
And they're missing one of their dudes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not to try to make your head bigger, but you're a presence on the field, man. Talk about Coach Roy.
He's a good coach. He stepped in last year, went 5-5 after last 3 years going 0-10, 2-8. He's really changed his program around. All the kids have bought into it.
Yep.
And we love all of our coaches on the coaching staff.
Yes.
They all hold us to our
Yeah. I like hearing you say it. I'm letting you talk about that as long as you want to. I feel like that Coach Roy, Coach Cottle, Coach Purcelli, all these guys are building a culture.
Yes.
Would you agree? Trying to establish something here.
We're trying to teach these young kids so that way they have all 4 years of experience, and then they can teach the new kids coming in instead of the coaches.
Yes. You started out with Coach Roy as a sophomore. Obviously, you're a junior this year. But you're one of the I'm glad to hear you say that, because as much of a part as the coaching staff has in establishing that, you guys are who the young players look up to. Make no mistake about it. Jeffrey, is there anybody you want to give a shout out to? Anybody out there that might be watching or listening? Hey, before you do, you're on camera there, buddy.
The Fairview community. They show out every week to support us.
Yep. Anybody else?
My family.
Yeah, mom.
Mom,
Hi,
Dad.
Mom. Yeah, there you go. I don't want to get you in trouble, Yeah. Everybody's got to say hi to their mom, don't they?
Yeah.
Hey, one more thing before we go. I don't know how to say it other than the fact that, I'm not a Fairview guy. You know that. I teach at Boyd County High School. I went to Boyd County. My kids go to Russell, but last year I was given the opportunity to do Fairview radio instead of another school that I'd been at before and things like that, and I was glad to do it. What is it if you had to tell somebody out there, there's something about this place, and I've said it just about every game that I've done for Fairview, it's easy to support this program. It's easy to buy into what these guys are doing. If you had to describe that or tell somebody that's thinking about, what is it with Fairview? What would you tell them people? Look at them in the air. You go, I'm kidding. You don't have to do that.
We just buy in. Everyone just supports each other one by one. If someone makes a mistake, we keep them on their feet and not let them keep making the same mistake over and over.
Sure. Accountability.
Yeah.
You think like the small school kind of small mentality.
Small school, big heart.
That's
we
right.
hear it every day from Mr. Clark.
I love that, man. And it's not just a saying. I feel like it's true. And I think that's why it's easy to support you guys, man. And I appreciate you all for letting me. You got anything else you want to say on here? No cuss words. I'm kidding, dude. You got anything else you want to say?
No.
Hey, thanks for coming on, dude. You're doing a great job on the camera, too.
Thank you.
We're going to step out, take a break. We'll be back here in just a few moments. About 2.5 minutes to go before halftime is over. Of course, they'll tack on 3 more for the extended portion. So we'll give you a little preview of what's to come in the second half. And then Craig will be back with us to update us on some scores from around the tri-state area. So don't go away. Back in just a few here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Visit Home Builders Supply at 1560 Diedrich Boulevard in Flatwoods, Kentucky, your one-stop shop for everything for your home. They call it a whole home store for a reason. Find them on Facebook at Home Builders Supply LLC or give them a call at 606-388-2465 for all the kitchen, bathroom, flooring, and any other need you may have for your home. And they're open to the public. That's Home Builders Supply, 1560 Diedrich Boulevard, Flatwoods, Kentucky. And thank you to the folks at Home Builders Supply for their support of high school student athletes like the ones at Fairview High School. The fine folks at Home Builders Supply, proud sponsors of Fairview Eagles Athletics, have opened up a new store called HBS Furniture. It's located at 101 Kentucky Route 1, right behind Super Quick in Greenup. They offer wall-to-wall furniture as well as many other unique home items that you'll love. Check them out on Facebook at HBS Furniture or give them a call at 606-750-4238 or find them online at supplyhomebuilders.com. It's the folks at Home Builders Supply and HBS Furniture that make this broadcast possible, and we want to give them a big thank you for supporting the student athletes at Fairview High School.
Welcome back to Paris. At half, Paris leads 48-0. We're going to drive through some scores around the area. Raceland against Nicholas County. Raceland leads 45-0 in the third. Sorry about that. Ironton leads at half 34-13 against Portsmouth. Dawson Bryant at Rock Hill. Dawson Bryant leading 18-7. Russell over East Carter at half 28-0. Round County 13, Greenup County 20. That's a new score at half. And got a little soccer action against Marshall 4, South Carolina 0. Those are all the halftime scores that we have available to us as both teams are out on the field now warming up, and the 3-minute extra warm-up time started just now. We'll be back momentarily for the game, the rest of the game, on the Eagle Sports Network.
You guys just didn't want it bad enough. That should have been an easy win. What were you doing out there? You got to hustle. You could have made that play if you'd been open.
On the car ride home after the game, when you think you're helping by telling me what I did wrong and what I need to work on, all I hear is that I'm not good enough, that I'm supposed to be perfect, that it's not okay to lose. On the car ride home, all I need to hear is how much you love me and enjoy watching me play, that my worth isn't determined by my performance, that even on my worst day, I am worthy, that you see me learning, growing, and doing my best, and that is enough.
Brought to you by the Kentucky High School Athletic Association and the Kentucky Athletic Administrators Association.
Visit Home Builders Supply at 1560 Diedrich Boulevard in Flatwoods, Kentucky, your one-stop shop for everything for your home. They call it a whole home store for a reason. Find them on Facebook at Home Builders Supply LLC or give them a call at 606-388-2465 for all the kitchen, bathroom, flooring, and any other need you may have for your home. And they're open to the public. That's Home Builders Supply, 1560 Diedrich Boulevard, Flatwoods, Kentucky. And thank you to the folks at Home Builders Supply for their support of high school student athletes like the ones at Fairview High School.
And welcome back in here at halftime. Your score 48-0. Paris leads the Fairview Eagles, and just about 25 seconds to go here in the extended portion of halftime. And Craig, I'm not going to forget this time to update the quarter on the score, or the quarter on the scoreboard. So I'm waiting for time to expire, and I'm going to put it to the third period. What are some things you look for here in this second half? Obviously, a running clock. It is what it is, but there are short-term goals, short-term, things that Fairview can do as a team to get better, to work on things, etc.
Yeah, absolutely. Roy's probably went in there a little disappointed about the way the scoreboard looks, but as a Fairview, you need to come out and look and be. Let's think about something positive we've done. We've ran the ball good.
Yep.
We've thrown the ball. We've had incomplete passes, but that's something that you've got to build. You can't come out of the gate and a house be built. It takes time,
right?
And that's exactly what Alex Roy is doing. He's building a culture and building his style of football, and it takes time. So it's definitely. Don't count the Eagles out.
No.
Obviously, they never give up. No matter what the score looks like, this team here, you will see them never give up.
And that's something that is being instilled now. That will make, just like our boy Jeffrey was talking about, build to the future. And you've got to have that mentality. As Burnside breaks it loose at about the 12 and gets it out across the 15 to about the 18, and a flag thrown over here on the Paris sideline. Not sure exactly what the flag was for. We'll wait and see here as the Paris coaching staff kind of bumfuzzled about that one.
Yeah, absolutely. Possibly a horse collar maybe, but I really, from up here, I didn't see a flag needed.
Still waiting to see the indication here. Face mask called against Paris. I don't think it was the unsportsmanlike face mask. That'll move it up to the 29-yard line.
I know the coach ain't happy right now over there talking to the white hat.
That's one thing about my boy, Coach Dameron. I shouldn't say my man. He was my high school football coach. I will say this about the guy. He doesn't care to voice his opinion when he feels as though it's necessary. And we've seen that a few times tonight.
Yeah, and I think he had right there to talk to the ref.
Yep, as Hunter Goods drops back and he completes a pass over in the flats, but it's going to go down as a loss, and he's hit hard as he lets go of the football. Tony Vendetti, though, catches the football for the first completion of the game for Hunter Good, although it's going to go down as a loss of about 3 yards.
Loss of 2 on the play.
We'll take the loss of 2.
Sure. Yeah, we'll say 2. Yeah, it's 3, but we'll say 2. Yeah, I'm with you there. Yep, for sure. And here we go, second down and 12 yards to go, right, Greg?
Yes.
Yes. 2-by-2 set for Hunter Good in the pistol. He's got Burnside coming from left to right in a deep motion, although he hands it off to the fullback, Murray, who keeps his feet chugging along. He's going to get about 9 yards, well, about 8 yards, and set him up in much better position for third down.
Yeah, absolutely. Murray, once again, I don't know how many times we talk about it. He had 3 guys on him, and he's still going for positive yards. And it was a great job there by Murray to get it in third and about 4 yards to go for the Eagles for a chance to get that first down.
Yes, sir. Looks like we're going to have the same formation, a 2-by-2 set, pistol formation with Murray lined up at the fullback behind Hunter Good. And a toss to Armani Burnside is off his fingertips, kind of a shovel pass there. It was kind of one of those tip tosses as Burnside falls forward onto the football for a pickup of two, maybe 3 yards, but he's about a yard shy of the first down.
Yeah, here you see it's fourth down on the 40 or the 39-yard line, 38-yard line.
Yep.
And Alex is deciding to keep the offense out. Possibly, speculating, you're going to see quarterback keeper right up the middle.
We saw it once before.
And push.
Yep.
The high school push.
What you also see here for the defense is different personnel. So,
yes.
So that comes into play as well. And we've got a timeout called by the Eagles, so that'll stop the clock. With 9 minutes, 10 seconds to go here in this third period of play. Your score, Paris 48, Fairview 0. Back in a moment on the Eagle Sports Network.
The fine folks at Home Builders Supply, proud sponsors of Fairview Eagles Athletics, have opened up a new store called HBS Furniture. It's located at 101 Kentucky Route 1, right behind Super Quick in Greenup. They offer wall-to-wall furniture as well as many other unique home items that you'll love. Check them out on Facebook at HBS Furniture or give them a call at 606-750-4238 or find them online at supplyhomebuilders.com. It's the folks at Home Builders Supply and HBS Furniture that make this broadcast possible, and we want to give them a big thank you for supporting the student athletes at Fairview High School.
And here we go on fourth down, the quarterback sneak. And you see that, if you can see on your screen there, they picked Hunter Good up into the air. He was up above the pile. The ball was above the pile. But I believe the forward progression got him the first and a little bit more, and then he was kind of pushed back. Nonetheless, first down Fairview. So, hey, I don't know if you put money on that or whatever, but you just won that one, buddy.
Yeah. Alex is one of those guys that he's not scared to take chances.
Oh, no.
His philosophy is, if you think you're better than me, you better show it.
That's right. That's right. First and 10. Flexbone formation, and a handoff goes to Jaden Kaler in the backfield. He's met in the backfield for a loss of about 3 yards.
To Armani Burnside.
That was not Burnside. That was Jaden Kaler.
To Caden Kaler.
Jaden Kaler. This guy. Come on, buddy. I can't help but react to the PA because it's so loud in my ear. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Come on, man.
That was a a great opportunity for Kaler there. Unfortunately, it was in the backfield, but again, he's not getting frustrated about it. He's coming out and wanting to play, get him back right here.
2nd down, 13, same formation. Burnside again goes in deep motion, and a play-action sprint-out pass is caught in the flats by Burnside, and he stepped out of bounds just shy of midfield. I saw it happen. That's legit. His foot just barely stepped out of bounds there. Nonetheless, it goes down as a completion and a first down.
Yes, absolutely, and that's something Alex is working on, and that's a positive outcome for the game is connecting on a pass where you normally see Fairview and the Wishbone, and we like to just run it. So you see the confidence in Alex and Hunter to get that pass out, and a great job to them.
1st and 10 for the Eagles.
Khalil Johnson.
And here we go. A handoff this time goes to Murray, the fullback. He's hit at the line, falls forward. But I believe they blew the whistle before he fell. They're going to say forward progression stopped right about the line. So no gain there.
I would not agree with that. I think he was still moving, but
I'm never one to question, but that's why I always say they're going to say.
Yeah.
Because I ain't saying it because it ain't true. But
yeah. Unfortunately, we can't make the call because we're above the press box, not on the field with the stripes.
Down to 6:15, clock still rolling here in the 3rd. Paris leads 48-0. 2nd and 10 for the Eagles. Wishbone formation, a tight formation, no receiver out wide. And here we go. A bobbled snap, and Jaden Kaler, the freshman tailback there in the Wishbone, fell on that one for a loss of about 4 yards.
That is number 8.
3rd down, 14 yards to go now for the Eagles. So that's the wrong direction, Craig.
Yeah, that's not the direction we want to go. Alex is over there talking with Hunter, telling him to calm down, relax. Jitters are out. Play your game. You know how to play football.
Yeah.
And obviously you'll see, I would assume, I'm going to throw another assumption, we might pass the ball here.
Hey, hopefully, you know what they say when you assume something. Hopefully that's not the case, right?
Yeah.
Tight formation as Burnside goes in deep motion. And couldn't see what that play was designed to be. It was a sprint out something, whether it was a bootleg run or a sprint out pass. Good, brought down deep in the backfield.
Yeah, I think it was a fake to Burnside and try to do a quarterback keep on our side, but unfortunately the defense was there to make the stop.
For the Eagles.
4th down and about 19 yards to go for the Fairview Eagles as Good goes over. Gets a play call from Coach Roy. And here we go, 2-by-2 set. Looks like they're going to spread the field here, Craig. Pistol formation. Good takes the snap, looking downfield to throw. And he's intercepted. That pass taken by Travion Mizell. And he has a pretty decent return as the flags are flying after the play there, Craig.
Pass is intercepted by Travion Mizell.
We'll wait and see. Again, intercepted at about midfield, just on the Paris side of midfield. He got it all the way down to around the 25, but the flag comes in somewhere around the 30 or the 35, so behind the football. I believe it's going to go against Paris. That's usually like a hold, a block in the back, something like that.
Yeah, he just called holding on the Greyhounds.
I'm sorry, I'm too busy talking. Yeah. So a hold against Paris.
Yeah.
There you go.
The white hat is not very clear when he does do his call, so that's why you missed it.
Sure.
10 at the Eagle 48-yard line.
First down, 10 yards to go now for the Paris Greyhounds, and we've got some new personnel on the field offensively as well, and we're going to do our best to get you those names. 3 receivers to the left side of the field. JV quarterback is going to take it and hand it off to Dexter Leverett, the senior running back. His first carry of the ball game, though. And he's going to pick up about 6, maybe 7 yards. Clock's still rolling down to 3:38 and still going here.
Tackle was by number
Second
11,
down, 4 yards to go for the Paris Greyhounds. The quarterback here, Braylon Francis, a sophomore, goes over and gets his play call from offensive coordinator, Coach Gary McPeak. Makes his way back over. And here we go, 3 receivers again to the left side. Francis takes a snap, and a screen pass is caught on the left side by Traden Morrell. He shakes off a couple would-be tacklers and gets it out across the 35, and he's brought down as a flag comes in after the play yet again.
First down. Tackle by number 50, Devin Gibson.
Wait and see here. Do you know what the flag is here, Greg?
We're about to get it, I do believe.
I believe you're right. Personal foul against Fairview.
I think it was a late hit, out of bounds, but
against the Eagles.
And there you hear the Price is Right. Isn't that the Price is Right thing?
I think so.
I've heard it somewhere.
Yeah,
I don't know. For whatever reason, Bob Barker popped in my head there. That'll move it up or move it back up for the Greyhounds, back for the Eagles about 15 yards, and they'll be down around the 20-yard line. That's where they'll have the ball. 1st and 10. Mizell's going to fake a handoff, and he has the ball stripped away, but he's going to pick it back up, and he's brought down out there in the flats by Tony Vendetti, and it looks like Jaden Kaler he does such a great job in the open field for a freshman in varsity football. He was trailing that guy, took a great angle, and came in there and provided the assist.
Yeah, Jaden's got good football knowledge and eye contact with the ball. He doesn't steer away from the ball. He tries to keep an open end back there at safety, and has done a phenomenal job since he took over that starting position at safety.
I'm with you, buddy. 2nd down, 8 yards to go after that 2-yard pickup. That could have been a lot worse had it not been for that open field pursuit from Vendetti and Kaler. On 2nd down, Mizell is going to – Francis is going to run one in. That's the JV quarterback. He's going to run one in from 18 yards away. And with 1:30 to go here in the 3rd period of play, that's the first score of the 2nd half. An 18-yarder by.
That's going to bring on Bruce Hayden for the point after.
The JV quarterback there as PAT team comes on to try to tack on one more. And you see there, if you're watching on your screen, Murray trying to time that one up, and I think he came just a little bit early, buddy.
Yeah, I think he was a little bit early, jumped over top of all the players.
He wasn't stopping. He figured I'm committed, So that'll move him halfway to half the distance to the goal line, and they'll have opportunity for another.
And you'll probably see it one more time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hayden Webster looked like he's trying to time it up too. And that one is blocked. That was a low kick. He kicked it into the back of somebody. Nonetheless, with 1:31 to go here in the 3rd, your score, Paris 54, Fairview 0. Back in a moment on the Eagle Sports Network.
Timber Ridge is committed to delivering the highest quality sheds, barns, cabins, play sets, trailers, greenhouses, and more, all tailored to meet the needs and the budgets of their customers. They offer multiple financing options to help make for the best customer experience possible. They also offer 3 options to get what you want: And with payments starting at $79.50 a month, they make it easy. Timber Ridge offers a quality like no other. Visit them at 195 Argolite Road in Flatwoods, Kentucky. Call them at 606-388-2110. Visit their Facebook page or find them online at timberridgeky.com. And a big thank you to the good folks at Timber Ridge for supporting the student athletes at Fairview High School.
And welcome back into Paris High School. Blanton Collier Stadium, the sign of tonight's matchup between Fairview and Paris. Paris leads this one 54-0, and on the kickoff, a whistle blows as the ball is in the air. I don't see
we do have a flag.
Okay. Buddy, I'm telling you, it's an orange field. You can't see nothing, son.
Yeah, you can't see the flags unless it's a pink flag. You really can't see it on this field. Indications, false start.
That'll back them up, and they'll re-kick it. Minute 22 seconds to go here in the third.
Offsides against the Greyhounds, and that will give Bruce Hayden a
Looks
chance
like,
to kick it again.
Now, if Bruce Hayden can put this one in the end zone, I'm going to be real impressed. Although the last one was kind of a high
squid kick,
like a pooch kick. Here we go. Let's try this one. Now that's a regular kickoff there. It's going to be caught inside the 15 by Armani Burnside. He juke moves one would-be tackler and gets by another one who grabs him from behind. But a great return as he caught it somewhere around the 13, gets it all the way out across the 35 to about the 37 or 38 yard line. So a great return there, about 25 yards for Burnside. Sets his team up great here with 45 seconds in the third, and the clock's still rolling.
At their own 38-yard line.
And it does look like Fairview will have to get at least one playoff before the quarter's over.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I was wondering if the referee was going to let that go, let it go to the fourth quarter, but he called the play in.
Probably just wanting to be by the book. You can't fault the guy for that. Down to 15 seconds, 4 on the play clock, and a handoff goes on first down to Jace Murray, and he has the ball stripped away, and it's taken by Paris.
Hands the ball off to Jace Murray.
I'm trying to get a number there. Number 2. Yeah, that's Travion Mizell.
Greyhounds will have the ball.
Number 2, yeah, Travion Mizell. Nonetheless, just like that, that's how your third period of play is going to end. 54-0, Paris, and Paris will take over after the strip from Jace Murray, 1st and 10 on the Fairview 36. I tell you what, we'll just keep it right here, might as well, so we don't miss any of the action. One thing I will say about this place, have a very cool, unique field. I'm not saying I would choose it, but it's very cool, very unique. It's an old stadium. They have new bleachers, though. A really nice press box, small, but a really, really nice press box. And the scoreboard over there, man. You don't see scoreboards like that very many places. And you'll see there on your screen. I don't know if you can tell, but it's a big scoreboard. The whole thing is like a digital, like a jumbotron. The bottom part of it just is the scoreboard part, and then they've got the big screen over top of it. Very, very nice. A very unique place. It's almost like a college campus here.
Yeah, absolutely, and it is a nice little for a 1A school.
Sure.
And, so hats off to the sponsors that kind of helped get the field. And
that's right, buddy. And a handoff on first down is going to go to Khalil Johnson, number 43. He gets it back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. Gabe Legg and Jace Murray in on that tackle. Again, we do have a running clock here, so it's although it was a run play there, so it would continue going, but we're almost down to 11 minutes here, almost a minute into the second period of play. the fourth period of play. 3 receivers to the left side this time. Oh. And we are in the fourth quarter, in case you're checking your scoreboard. And they're playing a game of tag there that ends in Fairview's favor. It's going to go down as a loss of about 6. Go ahead, buddy.
Hatfield had them about 15, 20 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and it's the field conditions. When it's cold and the moisture starts coming onto the field, you can tell a difference when you're playing on turf. But Gabe Legg was able to keep them in the backfield, which was a great pursuit.
Yes, sir. Third down and about 16 yards to go here as we're down to just over 10 minutes to go in the ball game. 3 receivers to the left, ball on the right hash as Braylon Francis takes a snap. And another handoff to Khalil Johnson. And another tackle by Jace Murray.
Yeah, absolutely. Jace Murray right there knew what was coming and made the correct pursuit and bring him back for a couple more yards in the backfield.
Yes, sir.
Tackle was by number 23.
You know, we've talked a lot about the facility here at Paris. Want to do a big shout out to the Fairview School Board and the superintendent and everybody that's helped make some updates in ours. Currently, we're still under construction for our softball and baseball field. It'll be the first time in school history that Fairview will have lights on their baseball and softball field. So that's a huge thank you to the board for getting that.
Yes, sir.
And we did do an upgrade with our lights. So Fairview's making some small changes, making it look a little bit better, and I was told the future comes with after the softball and baseball field. Possibly we might be getting a new track. It's going to be to where we can host meets.
Okay.
Currently, I think we're either too long or too short, but whichever way it is, Fairview is making great strides in updating the facilities for the student athletes at Fairview, and we do appreciate everybody that is helping with that. I know Ben Coleman, he's a big part of that, and he's staying on top of it to get the facilities looking nice for every player, not just the boys football team. We're looking at the girls softball and the boys baseball as well.
Mr. Coleman definitely an advocate for students. As the fourth down snap is low, and I believe that's going to go down as an incomplete pass, so Fairview will take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
I believe they say he kicked it.
Okay.
I don't believe that was possible, but
I don't know. Nonetheless, the spot's in the same place, so who knows?
And it's a first down for your Fairview Eagles.
That's right, baby. Yes, sir. 8:40 to go. Clock still rolling here in the fourth quarter, and Fairview looking to get something going here. Flexbone, a tight flexbone formation, 2 wings, 1 on each side, and a fullback. That's Murray. Left side goes in deep motion, and a sprint out pass by Hunter Good. He had his guy again. It's Tony Vendetti. Overthrew him again.
Yeah, I think that pass actually, I think it was a nice pass.
Sure.
I think they didn't think that the pass was coming and kind of gave up on him. I can't really speculate that that's exactly what happened, but that was a nice pass and a good try for Vendetti trying to get that ball. Unfortunately, it brings up 2nd and 10.
Right. I can say that it seems as though the timing is definitely off on the pass game between Good and Vendetti in this ball game.
Absolutely, and it could be because the weather. It's cold, and it's, like I said before, the moisture is really hard to get your traction.
Hand off to Murray on 2nd down. He picks up about
Good hands the ball off to Jace Murray.
4 yards.
goes off left tackle.
Down to 7 minutes, 10 seconds to go here in the ball game. Stick around after the ball game. We will give you our score summary and tell you what's coming up later on in this football season for both teams. As Fairview will move to 4-5 on the year, and Paris will improve their record to 5-4 here tonight. As Good takes a snap, hit hard in the backfield from behind by a couple of players. And he's brought down at the original line of scrimmage, so it's going to be 4th down and 10 yards to go.
With help from number 22.
Scores around the area. Raceland 51, Nicholas County 14. Ironton 48, Portsmouth 13. Dawson Bryant 26, Rock Hill 7. And Greenup is all over Round County 33-13.
Yep. You got that Russell score? What's the update on that one?
Russell 35-0
wow.
Against East Carter.
Wow.
That's kind of surprising. East Carter's a pretty good football team.
Absolutely. A toss to Burnside. Trying to get in some open ground. He's hit and then lunges forward across midfield. So a pickup of about 7, maybe 8 yards. We're going to say 7 on the pickup, but it's about 3 yards shy of the first down. So that'll be a turnover on downs with 5:29 to go. Paris will take over 1st and 10 on their own 49-yard line. $54-0 your score. Paris will, as I mentioned, improve their record to 5-4 here tonight. They go on next week to take on Morgan County, a team we're familiar with, right, Craig?
Yes.
Fairview beat Morgan County 26-22 a few weeks back. Fairview will move to 4-5 on the season. They're back home in Mossy Bottom. We encourage you to come to that ball game. It's senior night, and they will be taking on the Lewis County Lions. I just drove through Lewis County on the way here, buddy. I went down the AA. I was coming from Portsmouth, so.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Took some roads I'd never been on before. And the ball comes out, and it's going to be taken by Fairview. Looks like I'm trying to see who was that. Jace Murray, I believe. Yeah, Jace picked that up at the 38-yard line, and I believe he stepped out of bounds. So it'll be 1st and 10 Fairview from their opponent's 38-yard line.
I don't think they're giving us the ball. I think they're saying the ball went out of bounds.
Really? Even the PA guy got it wrong.
But it did look like he picked it up.
He did. It must have been out of bounds, man. Doggone. Trying to will that one into existence, you know.
A big sponsor opportunity for anyone listening for businesses. December 13th, Fairview is holding their first classic basketball tournament on a Friday, Saturday. Coach Cameron Conley is asking for any businesses that would like to sponsor the Fairview boys basketball team to reach out to him. And that deadline is November 7th. There's a lot of great sponsor opportunities and advertisement for businesses. So check it out. It is on Facebook. And if you have any questions, just reach out to Cameron Conley.
Never heard of him. No, I'm kidding. Great guy. Great guy. And he's about like Coach Roy, trying to build a foundation on it and doing a great job of it.
Yeah, he's doing a great job. You can always see when Coach Conley's coaching, it's a red face.
That's right, baby.
It don't matter winning or losing, it's a red face.
You know what that means? He cares.
Yeah, it's 100% he cares, and he wants the best out of his players. He's not out there yelling and screaming at players.
That's right.
A lot of fans see it that way, but when you see Coach Cameron Conley in the practices and if you're around him a lot, you know that he's just coaching his kids because he's got the real fire.
Yes, sir.
He's got the Fairview fire.
as I said, very similar to our boy over there, Coach Roy. Braylon Francis on that last carry. This is third down and about 13 yards to go here. Francis trying to get in behind a lead blocker. They're nowhere to go except the sideline, so he brings it back and gets it to midfield. Pick up about 4. Makes it 4th down and 9 for the Greyhounds.
To the 49-yard line. I'm sorry,
down to 2 minutes to go, 2:04 to be exact. Clock still rolling here, and I would say we'll see another play of offense from the JV squad here. A few freshmen on the field, as a matter of fact.
And a big shout out to the volleyball team. They had a great season.
Yeah,
unfortunately, district play didn't go our way against Boyd County, but a big shout out to the volleyball team for the successful season they had.
Yes, sir.
Delay of game.
And a delay of game called against Paris. So the clock will stop at 1:26, and they'll back up 5 yards and make it 4th down and 14 yards to go. Tell you what, buddy, it's cooled down
quite a bit since the start of the game.
Yeah. My phone says it's 44, but it feels like it's dropped more than 5 degrees, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. It does.
And a punt with 1 minute and 5 seconds on the clock is going to be caught and hit hard. Who is that back there?
I think it's Gabe Legg.
I think you're right. No,
it's number 18.
Francis executes the quick kick.
Number 18, you said?
Yes.
Justin Everetts. You know him, Jeffrey? Justin Everetts? Yeah, you know him, yeah. And I tell you what, he didn't fall back. He got hit hard like that. He didn't fall backwards.
He got hit hard, and it was one of those plays we talk about, but opposite player, just like Murray, he got hit, and he pursued to go a little further, gain a couple extra yards there on that play.
So one more play, and we'll call this one over as Hunter Good sprints out, has a guy downfield. It's Tony Vendetti, and I believe he's going to make the grab.
Hunter Good's pass complete.
And he does at the 41-yard line. So I'm glad to see him in on that good completion as the clock's going to go ahead and roll down to zeros. So your final in this football game is going to be Paris 54 and Fairview 0. Paris will move to 5-4 on the season. Paris will fall to Fairview will fall to 4-5. And we are going to step out, take a break. We'll come back, give you the scoring summary, wrap things up here from Paris as your Eagles fall by a score of 54-0. Back in just a moment on the Eagle Sports Network.
The fine folks at Home Builders Supply, proud sponsors of Fairview Eagles Athletics, have opened up a new store called HBS Furniture. It's located at 101 Kentucky Route 1, right behind Super Quick in Greenup. They offer wall-to-wall furniture as well as many other unique home items that you'll love. Check them out on Facebook at HBS Furniture or give them a call at 606-750-4238 or find them online at supplyhomebuilders.com. It's the folks at Home Builders Supply and HBS Furniture that make this broadcast possible, and we want to give them a big thank you for supporting the student athletes at Fairview High School.
And we're back here at Paris to wrap things up. Real quick, we'll take a look at the scoring summary, tell you how we got to where we are on the scoreboard. And, Craig, I should be pretty good, buddy, if I hold it this way. That way you can save your phone battery for once. Craig's always good about holding the light for me. With 10:01 to go on the clock in the first period of play, the first score of the ball game came with 10:01 to go. It was a 24-yard touchdown run by Monty Bell, followed by a Bruce Hayden PAT that made the score 7-0. Again in the first period, 4:35 on the clock. A 35-yard touchdown pass from Guy Turner to Brandon Santiago, a failed two-point conversion a failed PAT made it 13-0. And then a Fairview safety on a high snap on a punt. Gibson was able to field it in the back of the end zone, run it out of the end zone, and out of the back of the end zone, made the score 15-0. And then a 94-yard touchdown run by, I believe, I had to ask you this last time, Craig. It was Guy Turner who ran that one, and then a PAT made 22-0. That was your score at the end of one. Then in the second period of play, 4 touchdowns. All of them came from Paris. The first one, an 85-yard touchdown run by Brandon Santiago, and then a PAT made 28-0. Another score with 8:36 in the second. A 42-yard run by Guy Turner made the score, and then a PAT again by Bruce Hayden made the score 34-0. Nope, a failed PAT made it 34-0. Then with 5:49 to go in the second, a 35-yard touchdown run by Brandon Santiago, and a Bruce Hayden PAT made it 41-0. 49 seconds worth of football later, Fairview, a high snap off the fingertips of Good, picked up by Brajan Santiago, the brother of Brandon Santiago, and he ran it in from about 25 yards out. A scoop and score, followed by Bruce Hayden PAT made it 48-0. And the final score of the game came in the second half, 1:31 on the clock. An 18-yard touchdown run by Braylon Francis, followed by a failed 2-point conversion, and that made your final score 54-0. Looking ahead for the Eagles, I mentioned they fall after losing this one. They fall to a record of 4 wins, 5 losses on the season. But one more game in this regular season is next week. That will be at home against the Lewis County Lions at 7:30. Senior night, encourage you all to be there if at all possible. Be out there supporting your Fairview Eagles in that ball game. If not, we'll be on the air about 7:10 with our pregame show. Kickoff at 7:30. We'll be proud to be bringing you all the action as Fairview has the opportunity against Lewis County to bring their record back to 500 to seal off the regular season. Then a week later is the first round of the KHSAA playoffs. I presume, unless something drastically changes between now and then, it'll be another trip for the Eagles to Sayre, right, Craig?
Yeah, absolutely. I think as it stands now, I think we'll be headed up to see Sayre. But we're not going to look ahead. Obviously,
right.
We're going to look at Lewis County. Coaches will go back tonight. Might take tonight off unless Seth might not take the night off.
No, there's about a 0% chance.
I don't think Seth will take the night off, but they'll start gearing up on Lewis County, getting prepared to get a victory on senior night. We do encourage everybody to come out and support the Fairview Eagles. We've had a great crowd this year at home, and a lot of people out in the community has done a great job in supporting the Fairview Eagles. And everyone around us locally had Fairview only winning 2 games.
Yes, sir.
And right now we're sitting at 4-5. So that's a big accomplishment for the Fairview Eagles this year with the adversity that they've had this year and proving a lot of people wrong in the tri-state area and doubting the Fairview Eagles. And we look to go 5-5 next week, go 500 going into the playoffs, and possibly playing a very tough Sayre team.
Sure.
Coached by Chad Pennington. A lot of people's probably heard his name and
guy,
watched him play a little bit.
He's the reason I'm a Jets fan.
And but again, Fairview, you got to give hats off to these players because they didn't give up.
That's
I mean,
right.
you can, if you wasn't tuning in during the game, go back and rewatch it, and you can see that you can see the players not give up. It don't matter what the score is. Alex has always trained his players don't give up. We want to play until the final whistle, and that's exactly what's happened.
Yes, sir.
And once again, we want to do a big shout-out to Mr. Chauncey Griffith for
you,
the Fairview Board of Education and everybody at Fairview appreciates everything you do. The downtime of everybody don't know what goes on and what you have to do to get prepared for it.
Yeah.
And
there's a reason I'm bald. No.
and all the hiccups that we've had. And hopefully this week you can go get you a charger. Maybe your computer will stay charged. But if not, we got your back.
Don't forget yours.
You're not a all-time Eagle, but guess what? We're bringing you right over to join the crowd.
I appreciate that, buddy.
And it's always like we said, it's great to see Alex strive out there, and the players strive to do better, and that's exactly what we've seen tonight. No matter what the score looks like, the kids came out and they played great.
They did.
That is a good Paris team. You can't take nothing from them, and just got to give a shout out to those kids. And it's a long bus ride home, probably a lot of frustrations, but they'll get back at it Monday morning or Monday afternoon. And start preparing for Lewis County and take the W.
I love it, man. Hey, and I want to say thank you for everything you do, man. Holding the light. From holding the light to doing commentary to the camera to I appreciate you, man. I couldn't do it without you, and that's a fact, Jack.
I appreciate you having me on and teaching me the ropes. Hopefully be able to cover some boys basketball. Since we don't have a radio station, I'm going to attempt to do the basketball program, and I'm going to also try to get in some girls' games as well. I don't know how many I'll be able to get in, but I'm going to try my best to cover as much Fairview sports because in my eyes, it doesn't matter about the money.
That's right.
Every kid deserves this equal opportunity, and that's exactly what I want to give Fairview. And I've always been an Eagle, and I always will be an Eagle. And I appreciate everybody tuning in and listening to us and appreciating the Fairview school system, allowing us to use their YouTube page.
Sure.
Mr. Jason Morrison over the technology. Give him a big shout out of getting the YouTube channel set up and getting it all ready for us. And if we need anything, Jason Morrison's right there to help us. So it's a big shout out. Everything happens because the community gets behind us and the school's behind every player. And you see that. You see it in small strides at Fairview, but it is happening, and we want to give a shout-out to everybody for helping us out.
Absolutely. Craig, man, I appreciate you. For Craig McCormick, I'm Chauncey Griffith. Don't forget, one more chance to catch the Eagles at home in Mossy Bottom this season. It's next week, 7:30. Fairview will take on Lewis County. For Craig McCormick, I'm Chauncey Griffith. Good night, and most importantly, God bless.
This has been Fairview Eagle Football. Thank you so much for joining us for another broadcast live on the Eagle Sports Network.